think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Now on first down, Drake again. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, that run wasn't very successful. They did have a big one on the previous play. So you get the sense that the offense is probing around, trying to find the ones that are going to work. And when they find them, they'll keep coming back to it.
Counter play, Drake. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long.
Ready, blue, 10. Zebra.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football, but they face hard things out. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he...
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. Here's a carry heading left. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First-level defensive line, second-level linebackers, third-level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped by a second-level player.
Now Dalton, he'll rifle this one deep. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. These coaches told us they wanted to take the top off this defense. They wanted to be able to stretch them downfield. They showed it pretty well there.
And they knew that if they were able to do that, it would open up everything else. But how did they truly get it done? Practice in the previous week, making sure they had a plan, fine-tuned before they put it into effect in the game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
From midfield here, Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And picked up by it's a foot race. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They come out here in the I.
Blue 10.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
380.
A give running right, Drake. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draw.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They'll come out in the pistol. On the ground, fighting through. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
And the back goes into motion. Looking to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Let's go. All right, now. Back there, Philly. Here we go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Set, wide, 20.
On first down, Drake. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And quickly they get to the line.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making it?
There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 82 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. That was a 3rd and medium situation. Thought they might pass it. They ran it. And they're glad they did.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. That's a surprise to me that they ran the ball in that situation. Usually you worry about trying to get that kind of yardage on the ground against NFL defenses. Instead, they crossed them up. That took a little fortitude to make that call. And, boy, it matched up really, really well. The element of surprise plus some excellent execution, off he goes.
Out comes the San Diego offense as they get set to see what they can do here. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
Let's go. 3-19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
All right, here we go. Back there.
Halfback sent in motion.
Watch it now, Barney.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He'll take it at the 42. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Passing, it's Dalton. the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So out come the Chargers. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
No, check. Patriot! Detroit!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Watch it now, Barney! Go!
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
All right, now, lucky 56.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to try and go deep again. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando, he's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, so both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff looking right. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Well, there's the danger of selling out on 4th and short. So many guys flood the line of scrimmage that you're left very thin on the 2nd and 3rd levels. And they took big advantage of it there. Not just picking up a 1st down, but ripping off a huge gain on top of it.
They'll run with Drake. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Zebra!
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Set, wide, 20, ace.
And now to the air, Dalton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. First and goal from the 8. On first and goal, Drake. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, Dalton. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A big win there defensively on second and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up third. Way back at the 17 now after the loss. It's third and goal. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Dalton off play action. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and it's complete. It's a gain of 14 there, and that'll be good for a San Diego first down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Henry's got it out on the left side. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. A gain of 3, second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll set up a throw.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Play clock running out. Mike McCoy realizes it and takes a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go now. Check. Patriot.
Another pistol look here.
All right, here we go. Over. All right, now, lucky 56.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. 22 yards on the pickup there. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll push his way up to about the 14. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it second down.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Everyone's looking for the big runs, the explosive runs, the 20 to 30-yard plays. But anytime you're picking up good yardage and setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Let's go! Here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. So now here come the Dolphins. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. It's second down. Dalton looking. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Dalton throwing on second down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Wide 20. Wide 20. Dagger. Ace. Wide 20. Wide 20.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Zebra.
The play clock's running down. Andy Dalton. And he comes back with one complete. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it's first down, Miami.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll be taken down at the 18. He gets them moving forward again with an 8-yard run, but they'll still be left with 14 yards to go on 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. 13 yards on the pickup, and no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Jerry Atauchu brings him down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd down, Dalton. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seven yards remain now on 3rd down. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
And they set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
That was a long pass attempt downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
Set 380. 380.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run.
Here we go. Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the two-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here's Dalton. Under pressure, they got him again. Joey Bosa in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Third down from the... Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On the give, this is Drake. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. A handoff to the right side. It's Drake. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. And quickly, they get to the line.
Red, blue, 10, zebra, 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 zebra.
To throw here, Dalton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. So the offense stays on the field, and they're going to try to go for this thing on fourth down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Big fourth down here. It's Dalton. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. And this looks to probably be the final play.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, Detroit, Detroit. Gun, 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 gun.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe.